Plus, Maggie Hull sets her sights on professional softball. I'll have the former Free State Firebirds story coming up after this. Elsewhere, a new chapter in life awaits the greatest hitter in Kansas softball history. This summer, former Free State Firebird Maggie Hull continues her athletic career at the professional level. 2 weeks ago, she was graduating. Last week, she was named a first-team academic All-American. This week, Maggie Hull packed up her journalism and Spanish degrees along with a few other belongings to join the Chicago Bandits of the National Fastpitch Softball League.
I didn't know much about the professional league at the time, but I knew how rare it was because for us, you don't even act like it's an option. You know, I feel like in some other sports, particularly male, there's so much pressure on them to feel like they have to go. For us, we feel like we come to college and this is the peak of our career.
Hull was added to the Bandits roster roughly a month ago when she was drafted with the 11th overall pick. Four-team league opens up its 2.5-month regular season schedule the first week of June. But first things first, 2 weeks of training to prepare to compete at softball's highest level.
And there's going to be some of the other draftees who are finishing up in the postseason, obviously will join us as soon as possible, but the rest of the veteran players will be up there, and we'll have 2 weeks of training with an exhibition game in there, and then we have opening day on June 5th.
They were interested in her because she's a great ambassador for the sport. She is a great player, one of the most talented players in the country, but she's also a great person, and you know, they really want good role models for those young girls so they can grow up thinking that they have professional opportunities in softball.
Former Free State Firebird, however, won't be gone long. In fact, she'll be back in Lawrence for a few days in July. That's when the recent college grad is scheduled to tie the knot.
Obviously, a year ago, I did not plan on getting drafted and playing professional softball this summer, hence why I planned a July 5th wedding. But it's just so great to know that they were willing to work around that date and give me the time off that I needed for the wedding and the honeymoon. And that's just such a blessing for me that I get to not only marry the love of my life, but also pursue this dream, and that I get to have my cake and eat it too, so to speak.